Welcome, race fans, to the Stickers and Scuffs podcast with Cam K and BUNN. True Canadian race fans. This show is presented by Remax Jack. Call Remax Jack and start to pack. Green flag is out. Let's get this podcast underway.
Welcome back to the Stickers and Scuffs podcast. I'm Owen.
And I'm Riley.
And today we want to welcome our friends at Dumoulin Competition, LP and JF Dumoulin. Welcome, guys.
How you guys doing?
We're good. How about you?
Very well, very well.
So I'm going to ask my first. LP, as a previous winner at GP3R, is there any specialty, or how special is it to win in your hometown?
Well, it's always special to win in our hometown for sure. I mean, we've been, we grew up here. We were very young when we started racing at GP3R and actually dreaming to be racing at GP3R. And my dad and his brother and my uncles and a lot of the family been through the Grand Prix and a lot of friends. So for us, it means the world to be up front in those streets. And the whole town in Three Rivers, Trois-Rivières, almost kind of stopped, when it's time for Grand Prix. Everything is all Grand Prix, race cars, motorsports. Yeah. So it's amazing to be from here and then being playing up front during that NASCAR Pinty's race.
JF, how does it feel getting second at home? Tell us about the race at GP3R.
It feels so close of the goal I've got. I've won many times at 12 years, but never in Pinty's. We worked really hard, LP and I, for our team. That was my one-off race. Qualifying, was fifth. The LP did an amazing job. The whole team finished in the top 10. They just ran out of time a little bit. It's a really competitive series, and obviously I feel good, but I feel like there was something left, and we've been really quick the last 2 years, 19 and 21 at GP3R. We have the fastest lap of the race. LP's got the pole, so we've got good stuff going. I really like what we do, and I won that win. I think next year is gonna be it.
Is there a big brotherly rivalry in the team when you guys race?
There's too many other people around too. LP and I work together. Obviously, we fight like maybe than other people. But at the end of the day, like we're winners, both of us. We've done a lot of stuff together in our life, racing wise, like everywhere. But at the end of the day, like we need to go do our own thing. It's hard to sometimes maybe put it aside. It's your brother. But you can't, like, you need to go out there to fight, and there's a lot of things happening. So at least we can deal with it, and obviously don't want to treat too much body work between each other and have to work on it on a Monday.
Yeah. So that's all of our questions that we had for you guys.
Good job, boys.
Good job for you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, you know what, GRAYDON? The housing market is still on fire. It is hot, 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 hot. If you are waiting for that cool down, our man Remax Jack says it doesn't look like that's going to happen. What he's got to say, you've got to buy right now. Don't wait. The condo market is not as competitive as the household markets.
Call our man Remax Jack. He knows where the deals are, and he knows how to get you the most money for you when you sell your home. When you get the green flag to buy or sell, Remax Jack will get you the checkered flag with fuel in your tank and rubber to spare.
Call Remax Jack and start to pack. Welcome back to the Stickers and Scuffs podcast. And no, we haven't grown. This is Cam K and GRAYDON BUNN that have taken over the interview. We've got JF and LP Dumoulin, the brothers Dumoulin here, coming off of GP3R, which is, I must say, one of the best events that NASCAR Pinty Series puts on. Not just that, but Trois Rivières as a whole turns it into a festival. It really feels like like a Daytona 500, but on a road course. Now, I have to ask you guys, because you guys are both experienced road racers, and you must have seen the calamity that happened at Indianapolis for the Cup Series this past weekend, with the racing and the curb destruction. Have you guys ever seen anything like that in your road course racing career?
Well, I mean, there's always a lot of chaos. I mean, it depends which racing you're doing. NASCAR has got a bit of, that style for sure. And, I mean, when you go to Indy, you have a lot of rooms, to jump over those curves. And then you have a lot of runoff area as well. So it's kind of inviting to do that kind of stuff, Of course, you get to Three Rivers Grand Prix.
Yeah, there's
not many curves, and it end up pretty quick in the wall. So, and you know what? Then you go to another place like Road America or Mossport or Watkins Glen. Then you have a lot of speed, and then you do not want to hit nothing at that speed either. So it was a bit unfortunate, but on the other end, I'm very happy they do a lot of ovals, and then they're trying to put more road course as well. I think it opens a lot of it opens up more towards what kind of fans you are. If you I like both, but some people like more road course and more ovals. So hey, it was not perfect, but there's weekends like that.
Would either of you guys like to see the Cup Series come to Trois Rivières?
Oh, maybe Montreal, 12. Yeah, why not? But we might need to use a couple more streets to make it a longer stretch.
JF,
the Cup Series at will be something, but like Indy, I didn't have a chance to watch it, but obviously Xfinity, like there's a lot of things happening, and there's races that are better than others because it all depends on how it goes. Like this weekend, 12, we had 2 yellows. Like it's one of the only time it happened ever. So it all depends on the weekend and how everybody's head are going down.
While we have you right here, JF, tell us about what it's like to have not just a race that you race in, but multiple series racing in your hometown, turning your hometown into such an amazing speed festival. What is that like to be the hometown boys at a place like that?
Oh, that's awesome. I've done so many years, like 3 series, like from my Echo Cup in the day to, prototypes and the Pinties or NASCAR Canadian Tire in the day. So I've done it all. And we love the racing. Our fans love racing. 12 years of racing town. And we were so proud we were able to do a good show this year, and the Grand was there. And it's so competitive in the 50 series. And we're glad we had 4 cars in the top 10 this year. LP had a little bit bad luck. Myself was pretty good, but like we fight hard, we work hard, and we're happy for the town, for the Grand Prix, for our series. So things are pretty good.
If I can say, it does show. I mean, the passion and the hard work that you guys put into your team is definitely paying off. From our perspective, but I mean, you guys obviously work hard, and having that hometown race is just amazing. I'm sure
it is.
You guys had a great battle all day long. It seemed like you guys were battling with Kevin Lacroix and Alex Taglioni. Did it come down, JF, to Alex just being a little bit better than you guys?
No, I think it was a bit too patient with Kevin because I didn't want to do anything too rough with him. I didn't want him to dump me. So I and Kevin and I were, we get along okay, but LP and Kevin have a relation. So I kind of wanted to do it, and I pushed, but like we were at the limit. We did 30 lap on the green flag. So everything's like we're stretching everything, and nobody knows exactly how long we could push that hard. So I was kind of careful a bit. But I showed the speed at the end. I mean, It's I wish at one moment I thought they would get together, so I stopped trying to pass Kevin. I'm like, are those guys gonna take it? Like they've had things in the past, but I'm, oh, we're running out of time here, so it's kind of it's hard to deal with all that. Like we're pushing those machines to the limit. We're running fast with one piston slider galloper and like 60 laps on those tires. It was a good race to manage.
Well, and LP, you had a car right from the drop of the hat. It was the fast. I think is that you set the track record in qualifying. Now you got your name again. I mean, it was in the record books before, but now you get the fastest lap at the track. I mean, did the car feel like that right away?
Oh yeah, we had a really fast car in practice, and we really made sure that we had a fast car for the long run as well during practice. So I was super pumped before the race. The car was good on the fast run, of course, the track record, as well as being ready for a 60 lapper. We planned pretty much everything, I guess, but that WeatherTech Benmar car had some brake issue. Not that we ran out of brake, it's just that the system, the way it works, if you don't set it right, you can have the brakes dragging, like if you keep your foot on the brake pedal in the straight. So when it's cool, you don't feel it, but when everything goes really warm, then everything expands, and then it started dragging a lot. And then, hey, I've always asked my boys to do their best, and then we maybe push the limit there a little bit, as well as we've had some voltage problem as well. So that was a combination of two things that was dragging us down in the straights, but the car was tremendous in the corner. We have a very, very good WeatherTech car, and that pumps me up for the next races. And believe me, this is just here inside, grinding since Sunday. But this is all right. I mean, we're gonna bring that to the racetrack for the next weekend. We have a lot of racing still going, and then bringing it back P5s during that day. JF finished on the podium. The other guys on Dumoulin competition did well. It was a good day, of course. My expectations were higher than that, and I really believe we could have beat the 18 there, and maybe bring JF with me to play up front even more. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of rivalry in between the 74, the 18, and a couple of guys up front. It's everybody have their own view of the situation, and then the way they want to fight. Some people, you just barely touch them and they want to kill a mosquito with a bazooka. So I don't know. It is what it is. And then we move on. We have more going on, and I got pushed, pull a bit bumper, and afterwards almost got taken out there. It was pretty ugly at the end. So but anyways, we just got to move on. We have a long championship ahead, and I guess we'll talk about it and then see if we can get on the same line and just move on and just try to be fair out there. And I mean, it's NASCAR racing. We'll be trading paint, that's for sure.
Well, and that's one of the things that we can talk about too, is that you guys were not alone. You had a third teammate, and we talk about LP Montour and making his debut with you guys,
doubling up on the LPs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did that
LP
did
a
come
great
about?
job. It did. We know him for years. LP coached him and his dad. I coached him and his dad. They contacted me, and we made a deal last, pretty late. It's a great family. They're a racing family, so we did pretty good with him. And we also consult with Luc Lesage. His car was at the shop. We helped him over the winter a little bit. It's not our car, but like we were consulting. So, but LP is a great road racer, and I think he wants to do more next year. So that's a great news for the series. I think we might have him for 5 races next year. And I'll do more stuff too. So it's great, great news and a great weekend for Dumoulin competition. Like top 10 for cars. And we work quick all weekend. We work a lot, but like everything went well. So we're pretty happy about that.
Boys, we thank you so much for taking a bit of time out of your night, and we don't want to take up too much of it because it is precious time. But we also an initiative that's especially close to my family's heart is your cancer initiatives, and I just wanted to say again before we end this, that I love what you guys do, and I know I speak for Cam on this too. What you guys do with the cancer initiatives, we can't say enough about that. Can you boys just give a little shout out to that, please?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that cancer doesn't stop. I mean, it's there was COVID. There was a lot of,
That's right.
we all had a hard time lately. But one thing we know is cancer doesn't stop, because we actually had some bad news from other friends lately that, like everybody else, this thing just keep going. So
That's right.
we cannot stop. We cannot keep our eyes away from that situation, and we want to keep going, and we want to keep raising and helping for the Cancer Foundation. So when the NASCAR Pinty Series announced that we were going green for a full championship this season, we were super happy that we can keep that program part of that championship. So yeah, Dumoulin competition, very proud to keep working on that, and for sure.
Nice. Thank you.
So we want to say again, like Graydon mentioned, thank you guys so much. But we also have to, before we finish, we've got to figure something out here. So JF and LP, you guys been racing together forever. LP, you kind of won a couple races already, kind of won a couple championships. What's going to happen when JF wins his first race?
I guess the next morning is going to be rough, because we're probably going to have a pretty good party. Believe me that. We're going to have a very good party. We already have that decent party when we finish on the podium. So, but yeah, I mean, it's a family thing. My parents been behind us, our friends, our partners, sponsors since day one for many, many, many years. We are very blessed. It's a privilege to be racing. And I mean, again, this season, we wanted to be both on the podium. We want to, be up front every races. And we're doing that because, yes, we love it, but we do that because we're extremely competitive. We're not there just to show off and say, hey, we're a race car driver. No. Like, we just love sports. We love competition. We love the challenge, and we both want to be winning. So if it's not me, I want JF to be winning. And then that's it. And we just going to keep building on that. And I mean, it's a blessing to have our sponsor, WeatherTech, Benmar, some Iraq, everybody. We have a lot of partners as well in Trois-Rivières that helps JF, that helps the Dumoulin competition. That's a huge privilege to be there.
Well, you guys had one heck of a year on the track, as always, but you also had it on the hockey side of things. As a Toronto guy, I guess I have to say congratulations. I mean,
we didn't win the cup. We didn't win the cup, though. But
we made it past the
we're
first round.
We're pretty close from some friends of Tempa too, though. That's really funny. They wanted to go motorsport that I race with a lot. They were like inviting me, but I couldn't go because of COVID. So, and obviously, we love hockey. We spent a lot of time at Tempa when Marc-André Bergeron was there with Vincent Lecavalier and Carlos de Caseta from Allegra. So we spent a lot of time there. Obviously, our heart's always with Montreal Canadiens, but we love hockey. And it was great to see what happened this year. We like things to start going again. So hopefully our Montreal Canadiens will win the cup again before I die.
I mean, you guys are much closer than me seeing a Stanley Cup in Toronto. So
you never know. Depends on part of the year. Sometimes you never know.
Oh, you guys,
Paul Corbet, one of our partner, one of his guy was with Tempa, so he was touching the cup this week.
Oh,
So.
well, that's awesome. Awesome to hear. I mean, whenever we can see an 04 or a 47 Montreal Canadiens wrapped car, I think will be really cool, really special for the province. So we got to get them on board for that. But we want to take the time to say thank you, JF. Thank you so much, LP, for joining us on the Stickers and Scuffs podcast once again. We thank Jessica Menard for helping put this together.
Yes, big thank you to Jessica. You guys got a great lady there that is doing some great legwork for you, and we can't thank her enough. So yeah, thanks
Oh,
again,
we got
Jessica.
Jessica obviously is there, and she's been there for years. And Annabelle, Joanne, we have so many people. Tammy is there with Mark. Like our team, like we got a lot of good people that works with us. 12 guys, we were short-handed, and everybody put double duty because of the COVID things. Like so, we're really proud of our team and everything we do. So LP and myself, we're always working hard, and we'll keep doing it.
Awesome. We know you will.
I want to put a special thanks to the fans that were there again this weekend, that were respecting all the rules, because it was, we had a lot of protocols to follow, but there was a lot of fans there, and it was so much fun to see them all and to see as well the series, the NASCAR Pinty series. We had, I think, 24 cars, a bunch of big names out there, very good teams, a lot of. It was a lot of excitement around the series, and that makes me really happy as well. So, I mean, we're not done with the protocols there, the COVID stuff, but I mean, at least we to see the fans at the track and see that we have a healthy field was awesome. Congrats to the NASCAR Pinty series and everybody that was showing up.
Agreed.
Yeah, congrats to be 12 guy and all the fans, like LP said. We missed them in the paddock, but next year, hopefully, everybody's there smelling fuel when we warm up the cars and come and talk to us, and we'll be ready.
It's what the experience is all about, right? It's
Definitely.
about the fans, and you guys are a huge part of it. Will we be seeing 2 cars at iCar for you guys, or 3 cars?
No, I'll be myself. I'm just gonna go with I'm gonna help Luc Lesage, and I'll be there with LP. I'm gonna be coaching in a Sentra Cup also, so I'm gonna do my coaching duty, and I'll be there next year for 12. Yeah, we'll see how everything turns out. But right now, I'm just like I give it all for 12. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and usually I do more races prior to 12. Yeah, to get the team and everybody ready. But right now, with the COVID and the money, the last few years been pretty hard. So I'm just stepping out for now and just working a way to keep the team going right. I hope LP gets the 3rd championship.
I mean, you're in good standing right now.
Yeah, I mean, JF, you're very much you're the behind the scenes, and your brother speaks to it a lot in his interviews that you're at the shop and doing a lot of the behind the scenes things with the team. So we love seeing you when you get out in behind the wheel of the car, but we definitely thank you for your part. You guys building up your family team to what it is today has really been remarkable to watch, and we can't wait to see it continue. And we'll see you guys at CTMP.
Yeah. I won't be able to be there because of other coaching duty in the States, but I'll be watching out what's going on for sure.
Have a good time at work then.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, y'all.